Hello, welcome to Colleen's Doll Babies. My name is Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to read part 3 of the Reborn story, and this will be the end of it. I am holding one of my twins, Bella. So to say hi, aunties and uncles. Hi, aunties and uncles. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to do your good vibes real fast, and we'll read the story. Good vibes to you. Hope you're not sick. Hope you're not down. Hope nobody's got you down. Or how did I do it? Good vibes to everybody. Hope you're not sick. Hope your spirits are good. Hope nobody's got you down. There we go. It seems like I changed it every video, but that's okay. Whatever. The point is, I want all of you to be doing good and not to be sad and to be happy and all that. That's what the point of it is anyway. So anyway, I'm going to read the story. Okay. This is the last one. In a small apartment above a bakery, 26-year-old Lena fought battles nobody could see. Her anxiety made a ordinary task feel impossible. Grocery stores became war zones of fluorescent lights and racing thoughts. Depression left dishes stacked in the sink for days. During one particularly bad week, Lena discovered online videos of reborn doll collectors. She expected creepiness. Instead, she found quiet communities full of people speaking honestly about trauma, autism, PTSD, loneliness, infertility, and panic disorders. One creator said, "This doll gives me a reason to slow down when my brain won't." That sentence stayed with her. Lena bought a reborn doll secondhand online. When it arrived, she cried before even opening the box. Not because of the doll itself, but because she realized how desperate she'd become for gentleness. The doll didn't cure her depression. It didn't erase therapy appointments or difficult mornings, but it helped her create routines again. She brushed the doll's hair while listening to calming music. Wrapped it in blankets when panic attacks surged. The nurturing motion soothed her nervous system in ways words sometimes couldn't. For the first time in years, Lena stopped calling herself broken. People judged, of course. Some called the dolls creepy. Others mocked adults who carried them in public. But most critics never saw Martha smiling for the first time in months while rocking Clara near the window at sunset. They never saw Jerome surviving another night of pain because holding Elijah kept him calm enough to avoid despair. They never saw Lena choosing life on mornings when depression whispered otherwise. Comfort rarely looks logical from the outside. A wedding ring is only metal until you understand love. A teddy bear is only stuffing until you understand grief. A reborn doll is only vinyl until you understand what emptiness can do to a human heart. One spring afternoon, the three strangers crossed paths accidentally at a Reborn doll community picnic in a public park. Martha brought lemon bars. Jerome complained about the folding chairs hurting his back. Lena sat quietly at first, clutching her doll nervously. Then conversation bloomed, not about dolls, really, about loneliness, about healing, about surviving. Children played nearby while adults shared stories too heavy for most people to understand. Nobody laughed when Martha admitted the silence in her home once made her physically ache. Nobody mocked Jerome when he described chronic pain as mourning the life you used to have. Nobody looked away when Lena confessed how hard it was just getting out of bed some mornings. Under the shade of blooming trees, they discovered something simple and deeply human. Sometimes healing begins the moment a person feels safe enough to be comforted, and sometimes comfort arrives wrapped in a tiny blanket with painted eyelashes and a soft, weighted body resting quietly against your heart. The end. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Like I said, AI helped me create it, and the reason I wanted to do these videos is I want to try to talk about the benefits of these dolls. These dolls can help people possibly with PTSD, autism, anxiety, depression, empty nest syndrome, Alzheimer's, dementia. These dolls are not just for people that have miscarried a child, and they're not just for people that have infertility issues. Although, yes, people that are going through that may be the reason they get them, but there is a whole big pot of different, this person just collects them because they're beautiful. This person collects them because they think they're beautiful, and they've discovered that they help them with their anxiety. Or this person's got it because they help with their autism. Or this person has one of these dolls because they just like them. They just like them. Sometimes there ain't always a reason, but me, for instance, excuse me, I didn't mean to burp, but me, for instance, I got into them at first because I like the art of them. And I know mine are manufactured dolls, but I still believe that they are art. They are art. Most of mine are manufactured dolls, which actually they all are manufactured at the moment because I don't have an authentic yet. But anyway, at first, when I got the dolls, it was mostly because I liked their looks. I love the art of them and how realistic they look and all that stuff. And the more and more I had them, though, I started holding them and different things. And even though some of mine ain't weighted, Some of mine ain't weighted, some of them are, though. The Paradise Gallery dolls are a little weighted. But anyway, I started noticing that, you know, there were particular times like when I felt like I was having that panic attack, I'd pick up one of the dolls and hold it and stuff like that and rock it and do and lay with it, and it would calm me. I started noticing certain things that the dolls would help me. You know, so I started using them for that. Whenever I would have a bad day or whatever, I would hold a doll. And I also I just like them. I just think they're cute. But I have noticed that they help me out, with my anxiety and stuff like that. Just brushing their hair, changing their clothes, holding them, and stuff like that. And I'm going through the empty nest syndrome type stuff. I miss my kids because they're all grown up and they're out on their own, and you know how hard that can be. And there are some people that are going through that empty nest syndrome, and they're going through lots of stuff. They have chronic pain. There's multitudes of stuff. That I mentioned. Mentioned a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess if you want, please put your comments down in the description box down below in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed these videos that I've been making, and if you want, you could put your comments down below. Tell me what you thought about the videos, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.